and the magic lords was that there was some primary source of power, the emperor.
Is it said that I have a personal goal now to manage to make a yo-yo a weapon?
Yeah, we can homebrew something up. But anyway,
And the worst thing is, I'm going with the dashing hero,
okay,
whoever that one is.
yeah, that works. Okay, so yeah, it would be pretty much the same minus the emperor then.
Yeah, basically. Well,
Um, I,
technically, the One Piece world does have one. It's just no one but the top people know.
yeah, so then that wouldn't be something the party knows about either.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
One Piece style
Basically,
world, medieval level tech, the same mage lords and shit, and you guys all have a ship, I guess. Did we want to do devil fruit style powers or
um, I that might be a bit too much, honestly.
that's
I
up to you
mean,
guys?
maybe, but it would have to be a random thing that we like roll down a list, and it would have to be limited. Like we can use it every so often.
Well, it would come with a downside,
Well,
obviously.
well,
Oh yeah,
that will
just
be at
in
sea.
that case,
Oh,
just
right.
open
Actually,
up
that
all.
would be a big enough downside that we're at
Actually,
sea
yeah.
and can't really use it without. Or actually, we can have it. Let's actually say it'll be the
No, no,
option.
no.
We can
You
have
want
it
to know
in
how
sync, or
percent. Here's how devil fruits work in the One Piece world. If you're crap, I can't. If you're a foot or higher in water, you can't use your power. Also,
Yeah,
unless you're significantly strong, you won't even be able to move in that level of water.
yeah. It's worth noting that's only stagnant water, though. Active water doesn't count. You could
Well,
take
no,
showers and
rain
shit.
doesn't count. Rain and
Yeah, you could
showering
take
doesn't count.
showers and rains and stuff like that.
Well, actually, water, basically, salt water cuts off your powers entirely. Regular water only makes it where you can't use them.
Yeah. And there's a special material called sea stone that does the same.
Yeah, also, sea stone starts off as powder, and anything you place it on hardens. So you could, without changing its weight. So if you added it to cloud, you could theoretically make a cloud island. Because the weight wouldn't change, it would just be strong enough to hold
Wouldn't
Yeah,
you
something.
just like
Cloud Island lets you
push the
give the
cloud
devil
down
fruit
if you go on top
users.
of it though?
No, no, if you put the powder on, it becomes solid, but its weight doesn't change.
Well,
Or
yeah, but
size.
you could. It's solid, but you'd push it down because obviously we're heavier than clouds.
Actually, yeah, that's a fair point. The cloud wouldn't be able to stay
It,
above ground holding a human weight.
well, it matters on the size of the cloud. That's the thing.
It depends if the cloud has enough buoyancy to support our weight.
Yeah,
If it was
yeah,
solid,
because it has the same density as before. It's just infinite,
well, because you got
essentially
to think
infinitely
about it.
stronger,
That even if it's solid, that thing's gonna be light as air.
lighter by a margin. The only
Yes, but if a
difference
hot
will
air
be
balloon
that
can keep you up, I'm pretty sure a cloud the size of a city can hold a few people.
sure it might go down a bit in the atmosphere to equalize, but if you make sure the buildings and everything are carved out of that cloud material instead of brought up
I
there,
mean, you've got to be careful because what if we all stand on the edge and just tip it over?
but
You
anyway,
do
so did we
realize
want
some of
any
those
ma- Oh,
clouds are.
sorry. Did we want any magic outside of like the devil fruit, whatever powers and magic items?
yeah, because well, magic classes.
What?
Unless I need to go pick a different one than necromancer.
Magic classes would make everything. Huh.
I'm just kind of waiting for somebody to get in the water with me so I can shoot them.
Did we want to say that the characters' classes would be their devil fruits?
Um, if they're a magic, I don't know because that wouldn't work properly.
Why not?
Because
Okay,
then that
maybe.
would
Okay,
be
one
just
cent.
a crippling
The devil
weakness
fruit can be
on
on
top of.
top of their classes already.
Okay.
That makes it easier when just writing the stuff down.
Alright, so are we replacing hockey with magic then? In this instance, where you
Yeah,
can just anyone
effectively.
can learn magic and it pierces through devil fruit abilities?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
Alright. So how did we want to handle the devil fruit creation? Or did we want to make it so that you guys have to find it in the world?
Have to find it.
Alright. What do you think?
Sorry, I just got the realization that they've further restricted the Chromebook so that I can't even use my own email on it now.
Dumb.
Fer, I want you to know
That's
you're
the thing,
making
don't
this is actually making me ill. Like, I'm not joking when I say that is so dumb. It's actually making me ill with stupidity.
Oh, so I literally just signed out completely and tried to sign in with mine because I figured it might have been some connection problem. No, it says this account is not allowed to sign in within this network.
Yeah, you need to talk to someone about that.
That's ridiculous.
Hmm.
But anyway, so Fair, did you want it to be like we just go out into the, like everyone starts with a devil fruit, or did you want it to have
I'm
found?
going for it happens sometime early along.
Hmm.
I don't
Like
really have a say in this.
Yeah,
close
you
enough,
do.
like maybe before the start or just close enough to the start to be negligible.
Hmm.
I am really frustrated at the change to the Chromebook.
By the way, is your school the one where at the end of the whole thing you can like pay to buy it off of them, or
Nope.
is it the
We had
you
to pay
keep it?
$40 to use it for the year. Even the seniors who only using it their last year.
Hmm.
I got to keep mine. I use it as a spare to keep my little brother occupied.
You guys get Chromebooks.
By the way, strictly, well, it's an iPad, but yeah.
You guys get that shit. Our computers barely work. The library computers are so slow it takes like 10 minutes for them to start up.
Is it sad that that's the same thing with their that no one used the library computers at our school because of that reason?
Hmm. Right, but anyway, so Ferret wants it to be early on that we get the devil fruits, and then Wolf, you're saying that you want it to just be a kind of magic item. So, and Red, please give an opinion. Have an
I'll go with
opinion.
early
I
on. I'll
tried
go
to
with early
save
on.
the necromancer. I mean, share the necromancer thing between my account and the school one, and apparently I can't because it can't accept anything like that from people that aren't using also school emails.
But anyway, Red, please have an opinion.
I don't know.
You know, I just looked at my Minecraft skin after like 2 years of not seeing it.
Yeah.
It's a werewolf in a black version of the Assassin's Creed outfit with blades made of emerald.
Ow, the edge.
I know. I'm just like, I haven't seen this thing in a long time. And this one I completely made myself. But yeah, I'm just like, I haven't seen this in a long time, but I still love it. Even if it is a bit edge, it's still amazing to me. So me and Fair agree on this. Red, what's your opinion?
On what?
Aldar, please help.
When did you want the party to get the devil fruits?
I genuinely don't know when that will. I just
The
don't have an
devil fruits are
opinion either way.
superpowers with downsides, that's it.
Well, I
Also, they're
mean,
probably not going to be devil fruits in and of themselves. It's going to be a different name and maybe a different methodology or
Why
something.
not? That's just easier.
I don't
whenever.
know
To
enough
be
about devil
honest.
fruits to correctly establish this shit. So
How
just create a new item I can handle the rules on the fly.
How difficult are these to
One cent, Red.
obtain?
1 cent. It's literally just a very odd-looking fruit. You eat it and you get an ability.
Are they?
Yeah, and its
are they like
interactions
common?
with hockey and its interactions with
What do you mean?
saltwater.
Yeah. Why do we have to make something new for something that's pretty simple to begin with?
Yeah, fair enough. Devil fruits it is.
What do they taste like?
Shit.
Oh,
They taste
absolutely horrible.
They are the
Like-
worst thing you can imagine tasting, except make that worse.
It's
And
so
you're
it's so
incapable of barfing it up once you take a bite.
yeah. And here's the thing: they actually mentioned the flavor once, and even the most stoic people, like the people that show no emotion, just get this as like their version of the Excalibur sick face.
Yeah,
It
like
is so
Luffy
bad that it
himself,
mentally
the
scars
biggest-
you.
Luffy himself, the biggest eater in the universe, had trouble finishing it.
Well, technically, you only need to eat a small amount of one.
Yeah, like you only need a bite.
Yeah, but for
So
some
could
reason,
you
he
lick it
decided
and
to
get
eat
the
the entire
abilities?
thing.
No. Well, could you? Does licking
Um,
it have an effect?
the smallest amount in anime was a small apple seed worth. That's the smallest amount in show that has ever been eaten and worked.
Okay, so let's just say that licking doesn't work. Also, it's
Like-
worth noting that once one person eats the devil fruit, that fruit has no more power in it.
Yeah, Ace and his number one, like his first crap, what's that called? First mate got stuck on an island and they found a devil fruit there, and they both split in half, bit into it at the exact same moment, and Ace ended up getting it.
Wait, so could you like blend it up and mix it with stuff that actually tastes good and still get the abilities, but not have it taste as
That
bad?
is okay. Literally, even banana can't cover that, no matter how much you add.
Okay, I don't think banana has as strong a taste as you may think.
Yeah, what if you cover it in like fucking vinegar or soy sauce or something?
We're talking about something that is so horrifying in flavor that I don't think they've ever been able to cover it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also, it's worth noting that if you eat a second devil fruit with a devil fruit, you die. Like,
well, actually, there's a high percentage chance of dying.
okay,
Oh
Black
wait,
Bear
does
doesn't
that
count.
mean that we need to roll to see if it happens?
No, Ferret. It is a 1% chance
Okay,
of
could that be
survival.
weaponized? Could you like inject somebody with two fucking
No. What you're
fruit?
saying is what needs to happen is I roll $100.
No, we're completely saying that you can't, Ferret, for the sake of we know your luck.
Yeah, we're not gonna roll it.
What's the next one? A 10,000 on a D10,000 for the third one? Oh,
Oh, by the way, you want to hear the most hilarious devil fruit out there?
What?
Jesus Burgess, the devil fruit hunter, his devil fruit power is he can breathe in water. That's what the actual devil fruit does.
Does
Wait,
it
how long do
negate
they last?
Does it negate the water downside?
It still weakens him, but the devil fruit still activates. It weakens him like normal, but he can actually like sink to the bomb and walk around. Also,
That's actually
he's
pretty
been
good.
no, he's been known to be eaten by sea kings and then claw his way out through the side on multiple occasions.
that just means that he can think and not die. That seems like a pretty good power.
Yeah, he sinks like a hammer, but he can't actually die from drowning.
How does it get out?
Walks.
Walk.
Well, if you can't
Literally
swim in
walks.
it, how can you walk in it?
He sinks to the bottom.
He
Then
lacks
his
Yeah, but
buoyancy,
still,
but he's
if
capable of. He would be capable of swimming if he had any buoyancy.
He has 0 buoyancy. He goes straight down like a
Yeah,
hammer.
it's not that they are completely frozen still in water. It's that they sink like a rock. So
Well,
they
they
can't
are in
swim.
both
Oh, no.
instances.
In water, Devil Fruit users get extremely weak, kind of like debuffs. But this guy is so ridiculously strong that even with that, he's still strong enough to walk on the waterbed and then climb up on like the mountain part of an island, like the underneath part of the island, back onto land.
So anyway, you guys got to make your characters.
Okay, I have mine. I
can
have
be a
the.
carrot warrior.
I'm working on it.
Mine's already done.
You cut out red.
What?
Say it again.
Can I be a carrot warrior?
What's the difference between that and a fighter?
One's a carrot.
Okay.
Can I also wait? What if I want to be a carrot-based magician?
That's slightly more complicated.
How is it carrot based?
We all know I'm not going to do anything complex.
Yeah.
No, but the question is, how is it carrot based?
Just imagine, like, instead of like launching a fireball at someone, you launch
Okay,
a
one
carrot
sec.
that explodes into smaller carrots.
I have. Wait. I have a fix of this. You know my gravity mage or the elemental mage where you can
What, make
command
carrots
something?
the element?
Yeah, you can just make carrot the element.
Okay, that works.
The real question is, are the carrots edible?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
Infinite carrots. We're gonna be so rich off of carrots, boys.
No, you'll saturate the market.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be so many
Wait.
fucking carrots. It's not gonna be worth anything.
What are carrots the source of, vitamin wise?
They aren't the.
It's probably not vitamin C if you were trying to do the anti-scurvy thing.
Wait, I just looked it up and changed.
Lemons are actually the best thing for scurvy. You can actually be poisoned to death by chemical in carrots.
That's vitamin A. It's just another vitamin you need
No,
to.
beta carotene.
Beta carotene?
I cannot pronounce that.
Okay, because there's a big
Eating
difference
too many
between
carrots
keratin
can
and
bring in too much beta carotene, the molecule responsible for carrots' bright orange hue, and a precursor of vitamin A. This can lead to excess blood carotene, which can discolor skin. If you eat too many carrots, you become orange.
So you become Trump.
Except
Maybe?
it's natural.
No, it's very much not natural. It's what you're eating, but
Like eating a shit ton of. I meant in the sense of it's not an artificial tan.
Yeah, this
I
is.
mean, it's artificial, but not the way you're thinking.
Yeah, this is. You're honestly changing the source of the pigments in your body until it becomes orange.
Okay, I can't wait till my necromancer reaches level 2. Phylactery.
Oh my gosh, that is a deep orange color. Oh my gosh, it's even more than Trump.
They look like carrot people.
Yeah, it's even more orange than Trump. Oh, your eyes can also go from like white to like a tinted yellowish, a very light yellow.
So they look jaundiced.
Yeah, like this is it's also not healthy for you.
I mean, that's a given.
So anyway, Ferret, your character made?
I need to fill in some stuff, but I've managed to jailbreak a way using copy paste and
Yeah.
various things to
Alright,
actually get it.
Wolf, is your character made?
Yep.
Red, get on here. You need to make your character. Red.
Oh no, he died again.
Also, keep in mind that intelligent enemies aware of your necromantic status, which is going to be pretty obvious, will target your phylactery first.
Oh, it only really applies if I end up letting
What?
myself
What
get
is it?
killed.
What do you want?
Why'd you
Undo.
mute yourself?
And deafen yourself.
Yeah, because I was talking to somebody.
You could have just muted yourself though.
I could, but it would be awkward to hear two people at once.
But that's what other people do so that they can go back to the conversation knowing what happened.
But I can't listen to two conversations at once.
Anyway,
You don't have to listen. You just have to
your
be
character.
like,
Get
oh,
on
if they
here.
say my name, I know who they're talking about.
Anyway, you need to get on Roll20 so you can make your character.
Well, I can't because my PC's been an ass.
Yeah.
Right, so do you know when you boot it up and it fucking goes into that error recovery whatever thing? It's going into a loop of that. It'll load that up and then shut down and loop that.
Yeah. Alright, well, once your computer's working again, you're gonna have to make your character, even if that's...
Can I do it on my phone?
I don't think you can.
No.
So yeah, when you get the chance, you're gonna need to make your character. If it's not made by next session, we're gonna go on without you.
Well, obviously it's going to have to be done by the next session.
Say again?
Well, it's definitely going to have to be done by the next session, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unless you were starting this session, like, now, but...
I wish we could, but unfortunately, not everyone's done.
Yeah, you're not done.
It's not my fault.
Not you. Well, yeah, you, but not who I was. That's not who I was referring to.
That's a tree floating off into orbit.
Anyway, once your character's done, Ferret, we can get started with that.
I mean, I already have my character, like, what I want to do ready. I just need to put it down.
Yeah. How did we want to handle, like, power generation?
Look up a
For what?
list.
You could just grab a list of all known devil fruits.
No,
and then
we're
just
not going
roll.
off of a written list.
It's more fun if they're non-canon.
And also, like, the fact that...
Well, there's not that many...
We know for a fact that as soon as someone rolls on a list that consists of existent, non-interpretable powers.
Oh, I
Okay,
have a specific one I
just take
want, but
out
I'm
the
fine with that.
extremely broken ones.
I don't
Cough,
know which
cough,
ones those
Logias,
are.
cough.
Well, then just veto the strong ones for me. Like, have
Yeah, I
everyone
can
else
look at
roll
that.
first. Yeah, have everyone else go first, and then if mine exceeds the given power level of theirs, then just nix it and keep rolling.
Alright.
That way, it's my maximum luck potential is based on their luck. Worst case scenario, we all get really lucky.
Alright.
Well, yeah, but
One sec.
lucky is
As a person who has seen the entire series multiple times, can I get a word in here?
Go ahead.
Sure.
Okay, so we're immediately getting rid of all the Yonko's devil fruit and all Logias. There, nothing. Now it's not broken. Oh, we're also getting rid of Candy's devil fruit too.
Okay, well, I'm sure if those get rolled up, we can take them out. You'll have to let us know which ones they are, though.
Yeah, because the ability to turn anything into a toy that has to listen to you and all memory of that person disappears from existence. Or the ability to create massive earthquakes and tsunamis at will. That's why I'm being like, yeah, let's just not go with the
I don't
Yonko's devil
feel
fruit.
like those are direct powers. I feel like those stem from something else.
Nah.
Like a lot of things could cause tsunamis.
Should we go
and
with the
earthquakes.
non-canon ones too? Like the
Yeah.
ones listed on the wiki that are non-canon.
Yeah, we can go with the non-canon.
Alright.
Not that many of those are really broken overly.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, if we cut out Logias and the Yonko's devil fruits, the worst ones we can, like the most broken ones we can get, are the mythical Logias. I mean the mythical zone. Sorry, I can't believe I made that mistake.
Yeah, give me a minute. I need to open up so I can roll it.
Testing things out. Okay.
Ugh. But yeah, pretty much as long as it's not Logia, we're fine. Because I'd rather not have someone in the group have the ability to be untouchable until mid-game.
Well, you got to keep in mind that magic's going to be a lot more common in this world, because, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Is it sad that I'm kind of hoping to get the whole devil fruit that allows you to breathe underwater?
Kind of sad.
Because it's a devil fruit that is completely useless on its own, but amazing overall. Like, it is such a...
Website so I can count the number of devil fruits without having to do it manually.
Crap, so I gotta look up this. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Oof.
Actually, no, I found something. Just give me a minute to set it up.
Okay. Oh, I am so conflicted. You get to choose what star you want in the Pixelmon. I'm like, should I go Snivy or Cyndaquil? Giant Snake or Honey Badger? Hmm. Oh yeah, grass types can make plants grow better. Okay, so I got. Okay, 1 cent. Options. Video settings. Render distance. Lighting, brightness. All the way up. Sorry, I'm just doing some stuff on my end.
Alright, got it working. I'm gonna get a second help on the food and then I'll be right back.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Alright, it's set up. So who wanted to get rolled first? Because it's like an individual.
I'm going last, as we said.
Alright. Red or Wolf? Who wanted to roll first? Also, keep in mind, this is all the
Um,
devil fruit, so if it comes up a Logia or something overpowered, just let me know, Wolf.
Okay, I'll go first.
Alright. And did we want a set of 3 or just the first?
Set of 3 simply because.
Alright.
Yeah.
Are any of those broken before I say that that's your 3?
Oh crap. Let me. Give me a second.
Apologies, just
Sorry, I got my list because I forgot this. In case I needed to translate this. Okay. Sorry, you're just gonna have to give me a minute. I
that's
forgot.
fine.
Okay. I know every single one by English name, so just give me a second. I will have this.
Okay, I'll put it through a translator.
I'm currently getting a translator set up. That's why I'm doing this.
Okay.
Sorry. Paste. So I'm doing this way, huh? Okay, never mind. Just give me a sec. Okay, the first one I am definitely not getting. Not that it's overpowered, it's such a stupid fruit.
Alright. Well, first of all, are any of those broken so I can take them off the list?
I'm looking through them now.
Yeah. There doesn't seem to be a direct translation to English from what's up.
Oh, okay. You know the TOKI one.
The middle one, yeah.
Don't let anyone have that.
The
One minute,
what?
I'm gonna look at what it does.
Okay, it's full. It's able to travel. Okay, once a year you can go however many years forwards or backwards into the future or past. It has a 1 year cooldown, but you can basically time travel.
Only forward.
Yeah, I think you can go both ways. It might just be forwards, but
Nope,
it
it's
could be either.
impossible to travel in the past, it's specifically mentioned.
Okay, yeah, you can go forward however many years you want, but it has like a cooldown. So yeah, let's just say no to that.
Actually, there isn't a cooldown, which just makes it more ridiculous.
Oh, I thought there was a.
Doesn't say there's a cooldown. I'm just reading off the wiki.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, the mill one was too broken. The other two are
Okay.
fine. Funny
Alright.
thing is, they're essentially the same fruit. Only the last one is the nerfed version.
Hmm.
So yeah, I got one more roll since
Alright,
that
so I
one.
replaced the Toki Toki.
What I get?
Hobby, Hobi.
So remember the fruit I said that can alter people's memories?
Yeah, that's
And
the one.
yeah, that's the hobby no me.
Okay, try again.
So I got arguably one of the most broken devil fruits.
Yeah. Atto, ATO.
Okay, just give me a sec. I only know. Okay. So I don't know that many devil fruits by name. I
Let
mean
me
by
see.
Japanese name.
Okay, I've got the wiki open.
Okay, yeah, I can take. Ooh, is this
The
one
art
considered?
fruit, it says.
Oh, yeah, it lets you change things into. Oh no, no, I refuse to take this because I remember what it is.
What?
Okay, Wolf, anything can be broken if you sink this hard into it.
This lets you literally alter the world to whatever you want it to be.
I take back what I said, that's broken.
As long as you consider it art, you can alter anything around you to be whatever you want. Yeah. I complete. Why did. The only reason I forgot about this one's existence is it was given to a ridiculously weak individual, and they were able to one shot the person before they could properly do anything.
Alright. We're gonna keep going at this until we get a good one.
Yeah, if this keeps going, I might just take the first one simply because
Okay,
I could
Oshi,
still.
Oshi. Does that ring any bells?
I think.
Push, it says.
What? Okay, give me a second. Sorry.
By some guy named Morley.
Oh, okay, yeah. This guy is. Yeah, I'm fine with this one actually. He can. What's the best way of saying this? He can turn. He can mold anything as if it was clay.
Okay.
It's not really offensive because he doesn't deal damage to the things he molds, though. And after a while, they go back to normal unless he's concentrating his power.
Okay, well, if we agree that none of these are broken, then that's your lot. Which did you want?
I'll go with the Oshi.
Okay.
I can make use of the ability to effectively swim through things if I want to.
Reverse Jesus.
Oh, I just realized I can literally swim through land.
Yeah, reverse Jesus. So anything like clay, you can mold anything like clay. That's the power. I'm just making sure I'm writing this down.
Yeah. It's okay. Say I wanted to. There was a wall in my way.
No,
I could
I
literally
understand what
walk
you're
up.
saying. Just mold
I
anything.
could. Yeah, I could walk up to it, put my hands there, and pull it aside so there's a doorway.
All right, Red, it's your turn. Red.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to show you what it does because the user in the show was one of the stronger individuals. It was one of those fruits where it's like, okay, let's give this extremely weak devil fruit to an OP character. Kind of like Luffy and his. Well, no, not like Luffy. That's a bit bad. It's kind of like the guy who had the Ooh.
Red.
You rolling his?
Yeah. I'm putting it into English before we put it down. I just like to say the third one I'm only allowing because it's red. But do you think any of those are OP, Wolf? Before I...
Ring strong. No, they're all fine. So I just ran to the first Pokemon in Pixelmon, and it's a shiny. There's the same odds as normal for shinies.
And you say you have normalish luck.
Well, yeah, because I have no Pokeballs on me to catch it.
Fair enough. Well, beyond bonds and the devil fruit thing, I have everything done.
So aside from the obvious, you have everything done. Yeah.
Red, you there? Gosh. Red.
You cease to exist again. No.
Is he deafened?
No.
Just muted. Red, whenever you're back, just let us know.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the list for Farrah. You're the last, as requested.
Okay, is my Discord glitching or?
What?
Oh, just got. Wait, no, that's. It's not showing up yet.
What? No, I haven't put it up yet.
Oh, you said okay. Here's your list. I'm like, okay, that's my
Sorry,
name. I was worried that it was bugged.
I need a minute because I'm putting in the English word as well so Wolf can remember. Since he's our resident devil fruit specialist.
Okay, so right next to the okay, it's a shiny boss, and you can't catch bosses in this game. Also, right next to the boss is an ultra wormhole, which has an even rarer spawn chance.
Alright, so that's your lot. Or, Wolf, is any of that broken?
Let me double check these.
Okay, first off,
I gave you the English names.
Yeah, I know. I just realized I need to check two of them actually, because I'm pretty sure one of them is one. You know how there's devil fruits that are just worse versions of our devil fruits?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the rupture fruit is just Bakugo.
Hmm.
So that shouldn't be too broke. My phone today just refuses to listen. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay. Okay, the other one is just you can go grow plants, the grow fruit, which it's good if you know how to use it.
It's fair. He knows how to use it.
Especially since in some of the islands there's really deadly plants. How did I not? Okay, I hate myself as a fan.
Yeah, even I recognize the name as a name that exists. Like, I didn't remember what
No, the Operation Fruit.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that was a fruit.
I immediately pick Ope no Mi.
You don't even know what it does.
No, I do. That's why I'm picking it.
Okay, so let me generally tell you what this devil fruit
you
does.
don't get it. You can essentially cure anything. It gives you essentially an operating room. Also, at the cost of your own life, you can give someone eternal youth. I can get a phylactery.
Okay, one sec. Let's actually go into this. One sec. Okay, basically, you can split anyone into as many pieces as you want without killing them.
Within a certain area.
Wait.
No, if the pieces leave that area, they still stay separated. You can also
right, but the splitting effect you can only apply the splitting effect within an area.
Yes, here's another thing though. The splitting effect doesn't only mean physical. You can also change people's bodies. You can put one person's mind in someone else's body. And you can also if you've awakened it, you can also change concepts.
Okay, are we sure we want to allow Ferret this one?
I told you I didn't want to.
Well, I guess we'll just have to re-roll the 3.
Not the whole set.
Yeah, I was just sitting here like,
the one
Wait, the
this
other
is-
two are pretty much negligible options for me, so just let's reroll all of them if we're
That's
rerolling
not
any
how
of
that
them.
works.
the
Really?
other two are good. The other two are good. The
The
grow
other
fruit.
Yeah, I'm
two
only
are
rerolling the ones that are overpowered. If you get a shitty one, that's your problem.
Grow and rupture. Wait, how are those bad? It's Bakugo and
Yeah, you could, actually no, it's better than Bakugo because not only can you blow yourself up, you can blow other things up as long as they're inorganic.
yes, but the thing is, that's being weighed up against Mr. Ayu, the god of
No, actually, I
debate.
just reread it. The rupture fruit is literally Killer Queen.
What is that?
Turn
I think
anything
it's a
into a
stand,
bomb,
right?
including yourself.
So I could straight just poke someone and go,
It
tag,
doesn't work on
you're
living
it.
things, but everything else is fair game.
Yeah, no, I poke their shirt, go, tag, you're it, run off. They think I'm crazy. 5 minutes later, they explode. Actually, more like can't.
effectively.
More
You
like
have
I
to
slap,
keep touching it, and it visibly swells up as you're doing so.
I slap their ass then,
You have
in
to
their
keep
pants.
it.
So that just means I get the feel, I guess.
But yeah, other than that. But anyway, rerolling the Ope.
Yeah.
Because this is the main character ability.
No, it's not the main character. It's Law's
Okay, well,
fruit.
it's no, as in a main character, not the main character, but one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Law's not just some nameless villain. He's one of the Straw Hats.
Wait, he's not. Well, he's off and on villain. He's half of the time he's a good guy, half the time he's a villain. Currently in the
Okay.
arc we're in, he's a good guy.
Atsu
Yeah,
is the
the thing is, Ope Ope no Mi is so immeasurably useful for the necromancer.
That's the problem. Let me find it.
I mean, would you have banned Wolf from taking it?
You don't have to look.
Hot fruit.
Oh, that. Yeah, that's perfectly balanced. Okay. The hot fruit is. How's the best way to describe? One sec. Okay, gives user it. You can produce and control vast amounts of heat. You also you're not affected by heat.
I can melt anything I touch, apparently. So
you got the choice between turn anything into a bomb or heat things up plus.
Or poison ivy. Don't forget about poison ivy.
yeah, but I
Better
can't
poison
revive
ivy.
dead things. But wait a minute. Can I mix together my plant control and necromancer stuff to make plant thralls by like augmenting dead bodies with like parasitic plants and then reviving them?
I'm gonna say no for everyone's health's sake. Like I'm saying no for the simple out of concern for existence.
Is that why I got denied the Op no Mi?
Yes.
No, that's a completely different thing. That's like
No, wait, no, I'm picking Mosa no Mi because it says I can create any known plant and control them to my desire.
oh well, it's any plant that you've had in the seed before.
That I've had in the seed? What do you mean by that?
Eaten.
That just okay. So first off, what happens if I grow like hypothetically, any plant given can grow to colossal size given it survives long enough in the right conditions. Meaning, oh look, I had a tomato. Now I
It
can just
uses
go
energy
and
as you go.
Please, I already expend life force just for like summoning dead things. It's not that much more of a stretch to just pop a life point to end up doing all that.
It's still a bit over the top, but okay, whatever.
Actually, it's just I can see why you guys would object to all this, but okay, what would?
Your options are the heat fruit, the grow fruit, and the rupture fruit.
So, 10,000 degree man, 10,000 degree man challenge, cutting through blank, killer queen but better.
Well,
no, it isn't.
Okay, so you guys were lying then.
It's about the
we
same
never
level
said
as kill.
but better. We
Yeah.
said poison ivy but better.
Yeah,
In
we
regards
never
to the
said.
grow fruit. We never mentioned killer queen as being any better. It's about the same but in different areas. Rupture allows you to blow yourself up as well, causing explosions at will as well as other objects.
Or I could wear a bunch of gloves with tiny little studs on the outside, and I could blow up individual studs with huge explosions.
Wait, is it? Let me check.
Like, I could wear bead gloves made of a bunch of tiny beads and explode individual beads outwards.
Let's see. Wait, is the explosion consistent with the size?
Yes, you're literally converting whatever is into energy.
On the
Not
one hand, I'm
100%.
tempted to do it just so that I can go ahead, punch his castle, then run.
You can't run. You have to continue touching it until it goes kaboom.
Am I immune to the explosion?
Yeah.
Okay, this is actually hilarious in this. You know how you get Porygon in Pixelmon?
No, guys. Back up a second. Think about this. What if I just blew up a mountain? I'm immune to the damage, but nothing else is.
Yeah, including your allies.
Don't worry, they'll be on the boat.
Including the boat.
They'll be on the boat a while away. I mean, it's not like the inorganic material of the mountain will reach a significant part into the crust of the earth. Oh, wait.
Okay, for the sake of campaign, can we say he can't blow up the planet? He can't choose the planet and or island as a target.
Don't worry, I'll just choose this specific piece of rock and all the rocks attached to it.
I'll say
At
that
worst-
the bigger the object is, the longer it takes to swell up to explosion range. So it's gonna take upwards of a week for the big shit to go kaboom.
Hey guys, mind if I take a week's worth of supplies into the jungle near that mountain?
Yes, they mind.
Don't worry, I'll pay them for it.
Being alive is worth a lot more money.
Okay, but admit it, if we're going evil villain campaign, that's a wonderful goal.
Well,
you see,
we're
if you do
half
not hand
villains.
over 1 billion bells, I think that was the currency.
Did you hear what I said, Ferret?
What?
We're going like half-ish villains, like we're not full villain yet.
We're going rogues, not villains or heroes then.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're going rogues-ish.
Don't worry, guys, I'm not really gonna do it. We're just threatening it to get the ransom. Now, all of you should probably be on another island by now. Trust me. Oh, shoot,
We
that means I
don't,
need...
but okay.
I'm certain there's going to be enough corpses that I can bring
Blow up
back
the
to life
mountain,
to
there's not
make a
going-
boat for me.
Keep in mind that if you blow up the mountain, there's not going to be a mountain anymore.
Yeah,
Meaning that there's only going to be one thing below you.
yeah, and I'm certain I can find enough corpses to raise up that I can actually make a boat of my thralls. It'll take a bit of arranging, but
Wait, so since it's a piece of... Does the devil fruit affect the soul directly?
Yeah, it's directly hitting the soul.
So I'm gonna say that all of your thralls are affected by the same rules.
Okay, but that just huh. Wait, does that mean that people turned into toys by devil fruit? Because I think there was a devil fruit that did that. Will automatically think themselves
Yeah,
using.
that's one of the things that I had an option for, and I said no to.
Okay, but that's actually a good question. Are they
Does
affected?
that mean a random normal human turned into a toy by devil fruit will think because they've been
Yeah,
affected by
fine.
devil fruit?
Do the homies or whatever they're called on the island sink in salt water? Yes, that's what they're called.
Yes.
Oh, well then yeah. So yes, it does transfer.
Huh. I really wish I could re-roll because, but
You got pretty good. Like, you don't have it the best, but
yeah,
you have
because
it
the
pretty
best
good.
already got nicked with Open no Mi.
Yeah, because that's too powerful. I'm not giving you a main series protagonist or antagonist ability. This would be the equivalent of giving you Vegeta's powers.
Huh.
Yeah, like I'm not giving you fucking Law, one of the main guys in the Straw Hat Pirates, his powers.
I would say Musa no Mi, but then you guys said that would essentially be costing life force cues, and you've already nicked the option of me essentially blowing up a few islands. Don't know
it's
why.
it's just that there wouldn't be any island left, leaving you in the ocean, and
I know. If we want to take out the world government, I could just go to their home base and destroy the continent. Just bring me a month's worth of
Okay,
supplies, and
you
I'll take
would
it out.
not have your lifespan would not be long enough for that.
What do you mean? If it's only a week for a mountain,
people are going to notice the entire.
One cent, one cent, one
No,
cent.
no, Wolf.
First off, I actually do need to say this. The red line is like 8 times larger in height and width than Mount Everest. And it
okay?
goes all the way around the world.
Oh right, One Piece size world.
And also,
So then I
Also, the
could
world
blow
is
up.
100 times normal.
Yeah, I could just blow up one mountain at a time, move my way along the red line.
Also, people are going to notice the entire continent swelling up, and they're going to look for the source. They're going
Oh,
to
I
see the
just
guy
realized I
eat
don't
and
even
swell
have
up.
to. I just realized I don't even have to blow it up. Just the swelling up would be equivalent of earthquake. I could just dart it up, then stop every so often, and I could cause massive collateral damage from the swelling, causing buildings to just collapse.
Yeah, and they'd
That's an
look for
amazing
you.
idea.
And they'd look for you.
You say they
They'd
like that?
find you.
Yeah, but that's why we keep moving around. That sounds like a wonderful idea.
You realize that the Mage Lords are still going to be part of this.
Oh, right. So we have to find the ones of divination, then blow their entire mountain up first.
It's not a mountain, it's a solid ring.
Yeah, it's a ring made of mountains, right?
No, it is a solid thing.
Wait, couldn't I say like this area, like for a mile on either side, instead of touching something and having to activate the whole thing?
No, it's one massive. Like, there's
No, I
a
mean, like,
reason
for
why
the
people say
devil.
it's probably artificially made.
I mean, like for the devil fruit, can't I say slap part of a wall and try and activate only on a specific circle around my palm? Or would I have to activate on the entire house? Or if I slapped a boat, would I only be able to activate it on the specific beams and bits of tar that my hand is touching? instead of the entire boat. Because devil fruits typically work conceptually, so that wouldn't make much sense, would it?
What? Repeat that, please?
Target a specific area of an object, or is it only the whole thing?
And also, for stuff like boats, does that mean I can only do it on the exact beams and stuff my hand is touching, or could I spread by contact?
One question at a time.
Okay.
The initial question is, can he target individual bits of an object, or does it have to be the thing as a whole?
No, it'd have to be the thing as a whole. We've never seen the character blow up just a portion of something.
Okay, but that brings up another question. Yeah, but that brings up another question. If I slap the side of a boat to blow it up, do I blow up the whole boat, or do I blow up only the beams and planks and stuff that my hand is directly touching?
The beams and planks, probably.
So it's only an individual piece if the object itself is split into pieces?
Huh.
No, I'd say the planks. No, it's...
No, I mean, if I'm trying to blow up the whole boat, the nailed together, tarred together boat, will I only be able to affect the bits of tar, nails, and beams and stuff my hand is directly touching, or will I get the whole boat as a single object?
Okay, you'd blow up the majority of the boat, probably.
Okay, but for what reason? Would it be because those specific parts are connected enough that my fruit would activate on them, or is it because the explosion radius from the few planks would be big enough for the entire boat? There's a big difference in the activation.
I'd say that it's the concept of being a single object. So it's the conceptual idea of being a single object as opposed to the physical separation.
Also, in that case, does that mean I can or cannot selectively attempt to blow up a specific plank on a boat by slapping that plank? Or would I have to blow up the boat as a whole?
If you separated the plank, then you could. However, as long as it's
if it was...
the boat.
Okay, say it got punched and parts of it were moving out. Could I slap the damaged plank and try and do it on the damaged plank, even if it is still connected at one end?
Yes.
Okay.
Once it stops being considered once it stops being considered part of the object. And a sticking up nail or a bent out screw or something would stop being part of the object because it's dislodged. Also,
wait, I just realized something. If the devil fruit spreads through the swells to weaken them, does that mean I can use it through them?
Huh?
You said that they sink in water because they're connected to my soul. Because the devil fruit affects the soul? Does that mean that I can use the devil fruit through them by proxy? Because if they're affected by the devil fruit, then that would make sense, wouldn't it?
I don't know on that. Oh my gosh.
Well, since it's a piece of your soul, it would be a significantly shittier version.
Yeah, I can understand. It would take longer or something.
Yes,
but
it would be significantly shittier.
Wait, does that mean that if I'm using it when I'm at less than full life energy, full health, it's weaker?
No, there's a difference between soul and life energy. And I'm not getting into the semantics of that, but basically there is a difference, and HP is physical damage.
Okay, but I use up HP or life energy to revive them. I portion it out, and that's how they get their health.
Yeah, it's based on max HP.
Oh.
It's the extent of your soul as opposed to the current condition of your body.
So, as I was just running around randomly, I found the rarest berry in the game.
Also, I'm just going to say now and explain this as it is, because of the way the fruit works, you can't affect fluids.
Okay.
because they can swell up infinitely.
Wait,
Also,
does that
could,
mean that they can swell up infinitely and they just don't reach the explosion rate, or I just can't affect them?
Hmm.
Like, I touch them and they keep expanding until they poof into steam, or I touch them and they just expand infinitely.
Aldar, for the sake of balance, just say it's a steam eruption. I can see how he can break this.
I mean, it's not that bad. I just poke my hand into a hydraulic cylinder, touch some water in there, and then launch a mountain. Well, not a mountain. That would require far more work. But it is possible given time and setup. My God, I could make a mecha. I could operate it by swelling up different bits of tubings of water connected to different fingers.
First off, the amount of control and rolls you would have to do to keep it from
Oh, it
blowing
would
up on
be
itself.
absurdly unlikely, but it's possible. And I'm separated from the seafloor. It's like being in a boat that's below sea level at that part of it.
I'm gonna say, for the sake of balance, that you can swell up fluids up to double their size, but no more.
I can work with that.
Yeah, I
I
figured
mean,
you could. I
double
just
is a
don't want
lot.
you to flood the entire planet.
Yeah, double is a lot more for 100 gallons than it is for say 1 gallon.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Also,
It's still a
please
powerful
say,
effect.
okay, make the caveat he cannot do this to ocean water,
Oh,
aka salt
Of
water.
course not. It can't affect like stuff that.
Yeah, that's just a given, Wolf.
Yeah, that needs to be stated now.
Yeah, just in case.
Otherwise, I'd just be dropping thralls into the ocean because they don't need to breathe, and then just go, you swell up the ocean, have fun.
So, are we all in agreement that we basically have to get helpers in order to catch us in case we fall off the ship?
Oh, the thing is, after I get my phylactery and finally make myself undead for a bit, I don't have to worry about breathing anymore.
Yeah,
So I
but
can
you'll
just
still
straight
be
walk
stuck at
across
the bottom of the ocean.
for a while, and there's gonna be enough stuff that I can deal with. Like, oh look, sunken sailors, more
Are you
thralls.
forgetting about water pressure and the giant ocean monsters?
Oh yeah, you
Yes, I
completely
was.
forgot about.
My bad.
By the way, the largest one in One Piece of the Sea Kings, the largest one that they've shown so far, is quite literally, and I am not joking here, 5,000 meters tall.
Alternatively, I could just get my. Actually, if one of the souls goes underwater, does that affect the entirety of the soul, or since they're portioned off, does it just affect their ability to use the devil fruit power?
Huh?
I can understand if my submersion in seawater would prevent their usage since I'm the controller of the Nexus, but does it affect me if they are exposed?
Can we make the caveat that he cannot make an undead Sea King?
What? I mean, we could just say that the life cost is too much.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, please, because see, here's the thing: Sea Kings never die of old age. It's almost impossible for them to die of sickness, and they never stop growing at 1 foot per year.
Well, then how would he turn it into an undead? There needs to be a dead one first.
Oh, you can kill it through normal means.
You can. Theoretically. Even so, like, yeah, there's too many limitations there that would stop him from doing that. But I'll say that yes, if it's in the ocean, then it's actually no, since it's siphoned off from. Hmm, you. Let me check something. Sorry, I'm just checking something.
I mean, I haven't picked any of them yet, but still, it's better to get all these out of the way.
No, I know. I need to check something.
Wait, can I boil seawater with the Atsuatsu no Mi? Like, if I'm radiating heat, will it cause seawater to burst into steam, for example? Or does seawater provide a perfect insulator against it? Which raises a lot more questions. Also, since I can control the heat, can I draw it out of something to freeze it? I understand if a roll would be necessary, but could I?
Okay, first of all, pick a fucking devil fruit so we stop going with all this discourse.
I'm sorry, I've already figured out I'm not doing the Mora one, probably. But I'm trying to figure out what the Atsu no me can do.
You know you can pick something based on the one I have too.
What did you pick?
I can mold anything as if it was made of clay. No matter what, with the exception of water and sea stone, I can mold it as clay, even if it's solid iron.
Does that apply to humans?
We don't know, but for the sake of balance, I'm gonna say yes.
What do you mean for the sake of balance you're gonna say yes?
For the sake
say
of
no.
balance.
Sorry. For sake of balance, I'm gonna say no. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was like, oh, wrong one. Oh my gosh, I need this. No, please no.
Let's see.
But yeah, just in general, unless wow, that is horrible. So, when you're fighting wild Pokemon in Pixelmon, it's possible for them to level up from you losing to them. And evolve. I just had an Eevee evolve into a Leafeon because of me. I fought a level 7 Eevee with a half-dead team of 2 level 5s. I didn't have an option, it attacked me.
Let's see.
There was no decision in there, it attacked me.
Right, so fair. Regarding the Atsu no Mi, let's see, I'll say that you can't melt seawater, or steamify seawater. Or that if you do, the steam will also carry with it the negative effects. Towards you specifically.
I want to say in the max...
So the steam made from seawater essentially negates my resistances to temperature. Because it's still seawater. Like, if it gets melted, if it gets evaporated and goes into the water cycle and rains back down, or if someone else turns
actually, no, you can heat seawater. You can heat seawater. I just remembered it was done in the show. It was, yeah, they believed the giant cake was poison, so they tried heating it before. Oh, never mind, sorry. All the ocean water around the Tot Islands was actually lemonade. I'm not joking.
Okay, so quick question, guys. Would you object to someone else, a friend of mine, joining the campaigns and stuff if you guys are, well, if you're okay with it?
We do not mind.
Yeah, we don't mind.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask
them. The more the merrier.
They just made a comment in another server that they missed D&D because their group stopped playing. So
this isn't D&D, but yeah.
Well, I mean, we can work into getting onto your campaigns later. But anyway, time being, so which devil fruit are you picking, Ferret?
Wait, if we're bringing a new person in here, I want to go with the bit of, I will say all the stupid things that I usually do, but will never tell this guy how good I am at games.
Yeah, we'll do that for you.
No, I'm just gonna be like, oh, I do all this stuff.
No, that's not going to fly.
No. Yeah. We'll treat it. No, I meant we'll treat everything I usually do as if it was completely normal.
Okay, so if we're going to treat everything you do as normal,
for the sake of messing with
no.
This is a can of worms that we don't want to open.
No, if we're doing that, then we'll act like I have bad luck. That is the only way that we will go through with that.
Right? He has to have figured this out by now.
Oh no! I mean, sure, I always end up guessing the Pokemon right, and I've gotten a total of twice as many items as anyone else from the drops, when apparently it's 1 in 50. For me, like 1 in 200 for some of the others, but... But
Wait.
no, they don't. Some of them just think that no, people can't be lucky or unlucky. Luck is just stuff that happens to people. You're only lucky in retrospect, after all. And he just said, nah, I need to find my ohm.
Okay.
Probably a typo for the ohm, O-W-M. But
I need to find my home.
my ohm, O-W-M. I don't know why I got Australian accent all of a sudden. Pardon me for that.
Anyway, so which fruit are you taking, Ferret?
Wait, because using it makes me produce hot steam, can I cool that steam back down into water?
Yes, and I don't think it would be salted. No, you can't heat salt water. Never mind.
Wait, I can't?
No. In Totland, they did something to change all the seawater into something else. I'm not joking. Before you say how that's possible,
No,
this is
we believe you.
Yonko.
You don't
It's
need
one
to
piece.
Okay, you don't need to preface this with an "I'm serious" note. This is anime. Continue.
Yeah, they changed the entire thing into lemonade. The entire area of the ocean.
Okay, so you can't heat seawater.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was like,
yeah. But the thing is, you guys already said that I can go and do it through the thralls depending on the capacity that they have.
They can't do things that you. They can't do things that you can't do.
Yeah, I know. But that's the thing. I can essentially use them. Like, for example, I can use one, and I can say, okay, go and be 10,000 degrees.
that would. Oh wait, yeah.
No, because if they're channeling the devil fruit, they also have the immunity to heat and to cold. So I can just say, okay, go into that forest and radiate 10,000 degree heat in a cyclone around you.
Okay. You could do that yourself too.
Yes, but this
Also,
way
keep in
it's
mind the command has to
expendable.
be 3 words.
5 words because of the perk I chose, but I can
Oh,
find
yeah.
a way around that, you know. Obey my orders until midnight.
No,
Why?
because you're being an asshole.
No, that is a legitimate command. I still have to roll the stuff for commands and stuff afterwards, but
No, you're abusing the system again.
how am I abusing the system? That was literally the exact first thought that came up. Do what I say until then, and then they'll end up dying.
Okay,
Poofing.
he is he is abusing the system, but since it's the first thing that popped up in his mind, it isn't an asshole move. It's just not allowed.
Yeah.
Okay, but I thought that was something that would have worked. Like I can, if it would obey my orders, which would happen with 3 words, then you could just say, okay, they obeyed an order of yours, and now they poof. That it only works as broken as it is
Actually,
because
that
I
would
can do it
work,
until a
but it would
time
still
period.
have to be 5 words. The
Yeah,
orders would have to be
obey
5
my
words.
orders until midnight or some other time. You can set like a limit of I can't do it for more than 12 hours
Okay,
or
this is
something.
up to DM's. I mean, this is up to DM's discretion.
Yeah, and the thing is, they only have as much health as I give them. They're pretty much only as useful as they're allowed to be.
You do know if one of them goes berserk, we're gonna have issues.
Let's see.
I just realized, yeah. But the thing is, that's kind of par for the course for a necromancer.
Alright, fine. You can use that.
I mean,
Keep in
I
mind.
could make up a
You
different
can
class if we want
you can
to.
use that ability, but keep in mind it doesn't know how to differentiate an order between just a statement.
Between what?
It doesn't. An undead thrall doesn't know the difference between an order and a statement. So you'd be better
So
be
it'll
careful
do
with your
everything you
exclamations.
say.
You better be careful with your
So like,
exclamations.
God damn it, fuck me. Oh no.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. So you better be
Wait.
careful with your exclamations.
Let's be completely honest. That's an order he would have gave it anyway.
Oh, fuck me sideways. Oh, wait, shit.
As
Barrett,
it
be
walks
honest.
towards you,
If you
see.
actually
I got
had that
this.
power, one second.
No, Wolf,
If you
I
had
got
that
this.
power, and
As it walks towards you, you see small drops of brown dropping onto the ground.
oh, okay, but yeah.
You said to shit
I was
3 times.
oh.
Clean yourself up.
Anyway,
It does so
but
while
like,
still trying to fuck you.
yeah, I was
Clean
trying to
yourself up
say
at that stream over there.
It grabs you and takes you with you.
No.
That's the stream.
You know, he can just say
Postpone
cancel the
any-
previous order.
Yeah, but that'll cancel all previous orders.
Oh, cancel the fuck me order.
Yeah, but wait, does that mean that if my phrase goes longer than 5 words, it won't obey it because it's only 5-word words? Or everything I say is an order?
Everything you say is an order.
That's terrifying
Fine,
and
all.
amazing at the same time.
Burn it all to hell. Oh, wait, shit, this is the boat to not burn! I am going to be using
Also, I'm going to
fire-based
say that
exclamations.
contradictory orders, the first order that came in is the one that prevails.
Okay, you see, that's going to lead to a lot of arguments with the other members when the boat gets burnt down.
So,
Yeah, maybe be more careful about that kind of thing, or don't start abusing the dark arts.
That's
so
not
yeah,
a
I just ran into the most terrifying thing ever.
Okay, like, if you're going to take advantage of technicalities like that, then technicalities are going to be taken advantage of like that.
Okay, different idea. I'll just make a sorcerer. I've never done one of those yet.
No, let's. Ferret,
Okay,
you've
please
already
don't
dug your
pull
own
that
grave
shit.
here.
What?
Ferret, you've already dug your own grave. Lay in it. Please.
Yeah, or just don't use that.
Yeah, but that's just the most obvious thing to use with it. Like, it sets a time period, it sets restrictions, and it will allow it without it being any particular level of broken.
Yeah, and I'm adding that limitation so that it is. If you don't want to deal with the risk of your exclamations being taken as orders, then don't use that form.
Yeah, it's that's the cost of having the power. Everything needs a cost. When you have one of them summoned, you have to be careful what you're saying during that time period.
Yeah.
It's a completely fair trade-off, Ferret.
Okay, fair enough. So just to be clear, you're saying that there's no restriction in the orders I give, like in length and such, only that it will listen to everything I say within that time period. Everything within earshot or everything said?
Within
Like if I
earshot.
whisper under my breath,
Please say said. Please
okay,
say
so
said.
if I
Because
like if I whisper under
better.
my breath, like "oh fuck me," and it's too far away to hear, it won't listen, right?
well,
Right?
Let's see.
Or are we just linked closely together by life energy that I
It
whisper on
literally
the other
has
side of
your
the
soul.
island? Oh, shoot. That tree. I'm gonna really have to think of my exclamations. Like, does that mean if I am on the other side of an island and say, oh, fuck me, sideways, it'll run over to do that?
Yes, it will turn... So thinking about it, yes, you can cancel earlier orders. You are able to cancel earlier orders.
Okay, so just
if
to
you
double...
make the command to cancel earlier order, but...
Okay, so I would just like to clarify. You're saying there's no range limitation, but it will listen to everything, so I can't make any exclamations?
At least none
you
that sound
can.
like orders.
Well, no. You can on matter that it's like this is the payment for this.
Yeah.
You can make like that type of stuff when it's not summoned.
Yeah.
But if I do, I better well expect it to follow the order.
Yeah.
So if I say, oh, damn it all to the hells, does that mean it'll try to make a pact with a demon to damn everything to hell?
Is it smart enough
it'll
to
go
know
towards-
that? How to do that?
I'd say that it would go towards the nearest cross and find the nearest beggar.
I just rolled that to check what a myth was, so I did it well. So it acts on its own impulses. Like, I essentially bring its soul
you bring
back.
its soul back, and then it does whatever it would have wanted to do as a living thing, at least semi.
So, assuming I didn't kill it, then I could just get a little follower.
Except it wouldn't really listen to you because A, it's a zombie, and B, it's...
Well, it's another
Actually, no,
person.
there is no B, it's a zombie.
It's another person. I brought its soul back, and it will follow what it would have done.
Yeah, what it
Wait.
would have done. On its own impulses. It's a purely instinctual creature. It goes through the motions of whatever it was previously wanted to do.
Well,
And you're
It
that's
doesn't really
saying that.
adapt unless it
Wait,
gets
so
specifically...
what you're saying is that when I do that, essentially I've just made an uncontrollable zombie with my devil fruit power.
yes.
I'd say that actually balances out the devil fruit power pretty well.
Yeah. So
Now look at it this way,
The
Ferret.
question
What
is,
would
do
one cent? What would have happened if we let you have the Api Api no Mi?
well, I probably would have made strong, ended up like giving a zombie gorilla arms
Think.
or something.
They can. You could have had it. This is why we said we don't want you having this. It's because you could have had one of your undead do the surgery.
Wait, we could just say that they don't have the fine control, or they could, but they would do it horribly wrong.
There are other reasons, Wolf. But anyway, so which fruit are you taking?
Ferret, just choose one. We can discuss
Been here
how.
for like half an hour.
Like, I can go
I'm
into a
sorry,
whole discussion over how minds can be abused, but
I'm sorry, but I have a problem with analysis
So I just
paralysis.
found an area. Okay, one second. I need to. So I'm still playing Pixelmon while I'm waiting for you guys. I just found an area, and it came up being called Joltik Forest, and the only thing spying on my mini map is Joltiks.
Okay, is Pixelmon like an app, or is it in mod from Minecraft?
It's a mod, but you can get a custom launcher, so you don't have to like install mods and everything else. Yes, it's free. Also, the in this thing, Pokemon have different sizes. Similar Go, the smallest a freaking one of these guys can get is I can't even see it when it's in grass, and it's like 2 pixels large. Also, the sprites are the same sprites that are used in the game level, like they're actual 3D sprites. They're not blocked.
So, quick question, Aldar. This is the final one. I know I've dragged it on long enough, but for the devil fruit stuff, is my phylactery immune to the devil fruit? Like, could I accidentally incinerate it with Atsunomi?
I'd say no.
Okay,
However,
that was
it doesn't carry the immunities or powers, so other heat can. It's immune to your heat specifically, but none other.
so.
I just
Wait,
found a max size grubbin, and it's adorable.
like I'm trying. Wait, but with the zombie. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to nail it all together. Oh no. Aldar, would you look in the... You have access to the Necromancer character sheet, yes?
Yeah.
Look in the 2 to 5 advanced moves and look under rites of passage and above roll the bones.
By the way, I'm I'm perfectly happy if you guys taking your time. By the way, the entire time we've been in a conversation, I've been looking for a Pokemon Center because in Pixelmon, gyms, Pokemon Centers, and towns spawn randomly. I haven't been able to find a single one.
Wait, are you talking about? Are you talking about Rising Powers? There are.
No, two below that. Just try and pronounce that name out loud, and you'll see exactly why I brought it to attention.
Yeah, I can see. What's the problem with it?
Why from your grave?
Yeah, what about it?
Why is
Also,
from
how many agents of death would we likely meet?
Hmm?
Like, will I see any spirits of death or agents of death or death itself very often?
Probably, considering they,
I mean, like, will they be just traveling around and see me?
huh? Well, not in the general sense.
Like, if I kill something, will I see an agent of death?
No.
Okay. I was mostly asking that because of the aspect of death ability. It says my disguise will remain until I dismiss it, or until death or an agent of death discovers my ruse.
Hmm.
hmm,
Also, with cold comfort, like I gain a +1 to my next parley with any spirit or agent of death. But
Yeah.
it
It's
does
worth
the
noting that the longer you spend disguised as one of their men, the longer or the more likely it is that they're going to find you.
yeah.
The moment you start disguising as an agent of death, they take a particular interest in you.
The question is it a negative interest or a want to get hired interest?
it
Either
matters on
way,
how the situation.
the end result would be that your character can't stay in the campaign any longer.
Well, they could. It's just
Well,
you'd be
no,
fighting.
because if he was like if he's killed because he's been illegally impersonating an agent of death, then he's dead. And if he gets hired, then he's working for death and is no longer trying to take down the world government.
Oh no, I can very much do that. You act like
Do you
death wants
think
everything.
death gets a day off?
Probably
It's
not.
death. Do you honestly think that death itself gets a day off in a world in which world governments kill people en masse for bad cakes?
That's why there's so many agents of death. He's a manager. He's moved beyond lower management. He's beyond the cashier
Yeah, and the
job.
blue collars have so much work on their plate.
Have you seen how much work the bosses have? They have more work than the employees. They just have free time every once in a while. They just have more work. The whole thing about how they just sit around and do nothing is
I am
actually a
talking
complete
about the
lie.
concept of death, Wolf. I'm talking about
I'm talking about
extensions.
businesses.
I am discussing the extensions of the concept of death. Please do not
Yeah,
bring
we're discussing the anthropomorphic personification
into
of the
this.
concept of death, not middle management. That was an analogy.
Yeah.
You know, there's multiple anime that have that.
Yeah.
Yes, and I've recently been reading Terry Pratchett, which is why, yeah. Of course, I'm used to the Terry Pratchett Reaper Man essentially just being able to go outside time and all that stuff, or else
Yeah.
like stuff like that. So
Yeah.
essentially,
By the
they
way,
have this.
one second. You know Schweringer's cat, the entire
What
thing?
does this have to do with anything? But go ahead.
One second. That basically, okay, that helped someone manage to give massive evidence that the multiverse theory is true. The funny part was originally that was made to make fun of the multiverse theory. It was used to make fun of the multiverse theory just to end up help proving that there's a high chance it's real.
Anyway,
It's basically a flat earther discovering evidence that the earth is round.
Wolf, not to be rude or anything, but this is entirely irrelevant.
Yes,
Like,
I know. It's just
violent
you guys were
insult.
about to freaking hit each other from the sound of it.
What?
You guys really did sound like you're starting to lose your temper. So I brought some up
You
to.
need to work on your hearing. Ferret, were you mad
Yeah,
at me?
we're. Yeah,
You do
I'm
realize
not
I am
mad in the
mentally
slightest.
disabled and I have trouble understanding people's emotions.
Yeah, fair
Right.
enough. Well, we were fine. We're not mad at each other.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
like
might
I
question,
am
but that would be unrelated.
like I am a not as bad version of Sheldon.
Yeah, well, I might punch him, but that wouldn't be directly related.
Trust me, I would probably get hit into. I would hold back, but I would get hit into. His feet would only slightly leave the ground. Anyway, back to the conversation.
Let's see. So, Ferret, regarding the whole Agent of Death thing, I'm gonna say that they would not be happy about you impersonating an Agent of Death.
Then just don't impersonate them.
Yeah, well, like, you could do it for a while and you wouldn't get caught, but the longer you spend,
Well, I assume I'd have to parlay with them after that
you'd
happens.
have to explain why you did it and sign out forms in triplicate and all that shit.
Oh, so we're going with the death of the bureaucracy.
Okay, well, that was just an offhand thing. What other interpretations are there anyway?
There are a lot of them.
Well, no, I was asking.
Lot.
Let's hear some examples. I don't know any offhand.
There's a bunch of them. Sometimes they bond with people that they make undead to be their avatars. Some of them is bureaucracy. Some of them is a single concept. Some of them are a lot of different ones for each individual species.
Is it sad that I like the idea of that the entire thing is what's the best way of saying this? Like it's a concept that was born from sentient people believing that existed. Like the collective consciousness of this is a thing made it happen.
Let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna say death is just a concept.
Concept given form or just concept?
A concept given form, because obviously it happens. So then I'd say you would have to explain why you were impersonating an Agent of Death, give a damn good reason for it, and even then they wouldn't entirely let you off the hook.
I mean, assuming I don't roll high enough, diplomancy and all that.
No, even a full-on parlay, they're not going to look at you and say, you impersonated one of our agents and tried to give everyone an increased fear of death for your own ends. We'll just let you go. No, that's not happening. Even if you do really well with the role, they're still going to give you a mild punishment, either some kind of cost or something. That's just the way it's going to be. Like, they're not going to get off scot-free with this.
So just don't impersonate them. Just be a necromancer normally.
That's one of the abilities, and that's why I was.
You don't have to take it. You don't have to take a given ability, you know.
Yeah, but I just was trying to figure out all that stuff.
So yeah, they wouldn't be happy about. Like, you could do it for a short period of time and no one would really care too much, but like upwards of a day, it's gonna start causing problems.
Hmm.
So who here has ever seen Survivor? But
The Viper?
Pokemon with, yeah, the one
Yeah.
with wings and blades as arms. That's a bug
That's
type.
that's Scyther.
Scyther. Yeah.
Wait, did you just
know
say
how
the Viper before
Yes,
that?
you did.
I was mispronouncing it? Anyway, you know how that thing's like. Oh my gosh! I finally found a town. Sorry, out of the wrong thing. Anyway, you know how that thing's about as tall as a person, right?
Yeah.
So
I
in
just
game, you can fly on a Pidgey, but you can't fly on that.
Yeah. It's dumb, but true.
I don't know why. I just find it hilarious.
Yeah.
okay. So Aldar,
Yes.
would it be a problem for because we won't be starting the campaign tonight yet, but would it be a problem if I rolled up a different class, like just basically a sorcerer, and didn't take a devil fruit? Would that be a problem? Because we wouldn't need to roll up a new devil fruit or anything.
Why? Why do you want to do this? What's the end game here?
Water sorcerer.
It
Water
doesn't
sorcerer
quite
who
work
can
like
affect
that.
water.
Moving water doesn't count.
Okay, so if someone got hit by a tsunami of ocean water,
It would hurt, but it wouldn't have any devil fruit harm.
really? Wolf,
Wolf,
can you confirm that?
What?
If
Repeat
someone
that?
got hit by a wave of seawater, like from the ocean,
It wouldn't be. It matters on the actual thing itself.
like if it's a devil fruit user and they get hit by a wave of seawater, like a tsunami. Wait, no, tidal wave. Tsunami is just a bunch of flooding.
If they're hit directly, it would probably stun them. It'd be the equivalent of being hit by one of the hand tasers
Okay, now what if say
to an ordinary
a
person.
water-based sorcerer ended up hitting a devil fruit user with multiple streams of seawater coming out of the ocean, like just high pressure streams?
Um, hmm. It wouldn't matter. Oh, that would be, huh? Yeah, I don't. Hmm. It'd probably be act like just regular seawater and affect them.
Okay, I feel completely justified in my choice then.
You do realize? Okay, sure.
No, it's just wait. What if I made like a water
You
elemental
probably
thing
couldn't
out of
have that while also having a
devil fruit? Yeah, that's why I said I'd make a sorcerer and not grab a devil fruit. I'd be the anti-devil fruit in the team, like an anti-mage, but I'm actually a mage.
Yeah, but then you get hit with a quake fruit to the face. Or heck, even my devil fruit would just decimate you.
Wait, do devil fruits grant resistances to other devil fruits?
Some do, some don't. Like
Let's
if you have
say
that heat,
the three I have available. Do any of those?
the heat fruit. Okay, there are so many. First off, you know the heat fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be harmed that much by fire-based explosions, or like the fire devil fruit, or heck, even lightning one won't hurt you too much.
Actually, with the rupture one, could I slap the air to go Bakugo and start flying?
Like I said, it would only swell.
Yeah, that's what an explosion is. A really big swelling followed by it collapsing back down. I'm just trying to figure out how close to Bakugo it is. Like, could I make explosions off the air, or do I
You
have to,
still
like...
haven't picked a devil fruit.
It's better Bakugo.
Just pick a damn devil fruit.
Sorry, I'm just... I don't want to pick the one that's not the best, that doesn't work the best. I'm very tempted to just say, yeah, I'll pick Atsu Atsuno, go grab a fire sorcerer. Like, I'll get rid of Necromancer because far too many complications and problems and stuff. Because just imagine, I can control massive amounts of fire separately from the fuel and hold and stuff.
Hmm.
Then again, there's always that little voice saying, do it, druid!
Hmm. Hmm.
It's just, I'm either going to pick Atsu no Mi or Pamu Pamu no Mi,
Just
depending
pick
on...
one.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, this one thing about the Rupture one before I pick. Can I use it on air to, like, propel myself? Bakugo
It
style.
wouldn't
Or,
be fast enough for anything noticeable.
okay, if I picked something up like a handful of sand, could I do that?
Yes.
Actually, I know I said one question, but final one for certain. Could I just grab a handful of sand and essentially use that as a weapon by exploding it outwards in a huge burst?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Pamu Pamu no Mi. That is. No, Atsu Atsu no Mi. Not taking that back, and I am literally deleting the tabs that had the wikis for the other ones now. Atsu Atsu no Mi. Done. Done. Not changing it.
Hallelujah. He finally made a decision.
Congratulations, you made that
Oh, I
decision that took like
intensely
5
regret it
minutes.
already, but I couldn't. I just realized that there's one of the techniques with the Atsu Atsu no Mi that lets you fly. Huh. That's convenient.
I gotta go, so
Okay.
took you long enough.
Sorry.
It's fine. Just we'll probably be getting some new players next session anyway, because I opened up the revolving door and all that shit. So, yeah, see ya.
See ya.